Step 1, removing shelf parts and prepping handle holes. So you'll see on your sheet here, it starts with remove all loose items from shelves. Well, we've mostly done that. Guess I got my glasses here. It's a good idea to have safety glasses on. So other than that, they're clean. And then remove free shelves from pegs. So these shelves lift out like they do on any bookshelf, so I'll remove those. And you'll notice it says remove middle shelf by pushing up through open space at back of cabinet. So this middle shelf is actually loose, just like the others, but you have to push up in the back through this open space. To get it loose. Remove spare shelf from middle storage compartment. Remove all brass shelf pegs. These just pop right out, again, like any bookshelf. Next we have remove bottom shelf to open up bottom storage compartment. So this just lifts right off. Remove all stored items from storage compartment, including the following. We should have down there is a stapler, staples, the black casket handles, the hardware baggies, and those we would have black Allen head bolts, wing nuts, flat washers, lock washers, and 1¼ Torx wood screws. And then decorative fabric trim, that's these bags, the drill bits and driver bits, and the cardboard strips. So now it says lay curio down on level ground and on top of a soft, clean blanket to avoid scratching. So we're on concrete here, so I'll definitely use a blanket. I suppose if you were on clean carpet, you might not need that, but we're gonna use a blanket today. After that, it's roll curio onto back so that the open space is facing up. So here we have use the provided Torx head and an impact driver or drill to remove the following. We'll start with a belly board, and it says save this as it will become part of the casket floor. And next, the middle fixed shelf, and we'll save this one also, as it will also be part of the casket floor. So next is remove side support sticks from the middle shelf. Continuing to take things out, we have the removing the head compartment door stops. That's these screws on the edges here. have remove storage compartment doors. That's these up top and one on the bottom. They just slide out like so. What we would have here is remove items from the head storage compartment. And there we'll have the casket lid fabric, casket lid batting, and the lower casket box fabric and lower casket box batting. We will remove the head storage compartment shelf piece. That one we've got removing the light cam light, whatever. You just peel that off. Continue removing Torx screws from the following places. Storage compartment door supports. That's these 1x-dimensional lumber pieces. There will be 2 in the head area and 2 in the foot area. In addition, we'll remove the 1x4 end hold brackets. There will be 1 in the head compartment area and 1 in the foot compartment area. So now it says to use the provided square bit that was in this baggie to take out the 2x6 storage compartment shelf supports. There are 4 in the head end, and there will also be 4 in the foot end. Since these square-headed screws are recessed so far into the wood, you may have to maneuver the bit around as I'm showing here until you feel it lock into the screw head before attempting to back the screw out. So next we have locate the casket handle holes on the side near the upper edge of the inside of the casket wall. They have been started and are pre-drilled partway into the casket sidewall and are connected with a black X. And then use the 1/4-inch drill bit provided in the finishing kit to drill out the handle holes. Continue to drill all the way through the casket sidewall. So we'll drill from the inside going out. So we'll drill out all 6 of those pre-marked areas. And as you'll see here, I'm drilling on the opposite side of the casket to make sure I'm always drilling away from myself and not towards myself. So we'll use that same square bit to take the screws out, and we'll remove this rectangular shelf here from the trapezoid pieces. Now, the trapezoid pieces we can discard, and we'll want to save the rectangular pieces as those will become part of the floor for the casket. And then here you can see I'm just using that same method to make sure that my bit locks into those screws, since they're kind of hard to see back there. Now, after doing all that drilling, we're going to have quite a few wood filings. So this is a good point to vacuum everything up before moving on to the next step. So next we'll roll the curio over 180 degrees so that the open space is facing down to the ground. And then we'll unlatch the casket lids and open both of them and ensure that the lid supports are fully locked before moving on to the next step.